What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Clay's Coins. I believe competence creates confidence, so I'm here to bring you guys some information, education, and better understanding of cryptocurrency and the stock market. And the stock market is what we're talking about today. Mostly. No, we're going to get to some crypto, but we're going to start with the Fed. Oh, he got it right, guys. 25 basis points, J. Powell raised it, brought it up to 4.75%, which is the highest since October of 2007. It's January, or technically now, February 1st, 2023. So the fact that we're seeing the highest rates since 2007 definitely says something, because if you guys remember back then, we had a little bit of a crisis with the mortgages, There was a little bit of some housing troubles there. I don't know if you guys remember that at all. Let me know in the comments section down below, because the 2008 financial crisis was one of the worst in the history of the United States. But negativity aside, guys, today was a great day. I hope you guys made some money today, because the stock market went ballistic in the best way after and during Jay Powell's speech. Meta went off the charts. Shift was up crazy amount. Coinbase is up like 15%. 15%. Meta's up like 20%. Those are insane numbers for the stock market. Where remember, when you're talking about stocks and stuff like that, you're not used to seeing absolutely ignorant, degenerate gains like in cryptocurrency. You're not going to see the 100x's really that often. Those are like once in a lifetime stock market plays, unless you're playing options, but that's a whole entire different story. So, obviously, everything's looking good, guys. We're not out of the deep end yet. We are not out of the rough waters yet. Things have just calmed down yet. Maybe this is the eye of the storm. Maybe we have actually seen the bottom for what appears to be the first time in a long time, and we might actually be on our way to another cycle. We might be at the tail end of this bear market. Let's see, let's look at some prices, and let's check up on a couple cryptocurrencies, because if you guys remember, at the end of my last video, I gave you guys 5 cryptocurrencies that are very, very conservative, low-risk plays, all of which being in the top 25 biggest cryptocurrencies in the world by market cap. And guess what? 3 of them did crazy numbers, absolutely insane numbers over the past 24 hours or so. So let's take a look real quick at a couple things. Looking at the status of the overall crypto market, guys, obviously, we have such a recency bias in today's media. Today's news cycle is so fast that anything like this seems like we're completely out of the bear market. Everything's better. We can put all those losses in the past, but let's be real, guys. This is a step in the right direction, but we're not saved yet. And I am expecting, which you should too, a correction, because corrections are healthy. When you just have non-stop periods of escalation and ascension without some sort of correction or, decline to balance that out, something's wrong. Like, the Fed injecting a bunch of money into the stock market to falsely pump up the economy, and now we're in a recession. Does that sound familiar? Yeah. So the fact that we might get a correction after this monumental day is nothing to run away from. It is absolutely healthy, so if and when it happens, don't friggin' sell the ship. Don't put the house up. It's alright. Looking at this overall state of the crypto market cap is over $1 trillion, which you love to see. It is up 3.74% over the entire market cap of crypto. That's all 22,410 cryptocurrencies in the world put together. 42.2% of that is just Bitcoin's market cap, and 18.8% is Ethereum's market cap. For those of you who don't know, market cap is simply how much Bitcoin is worth times how many Bitcoin are in circulation. That equals your market cap. Nothing crazy about that. Sometimes you'll see a fully diluted market cap. That's if, say you have a coin with 50,000 coins in circulation, but there's a total of 75,000 that can be in circulation. So you would see a market cap basing it off of however much that coin is worth times the 50,000 or whatever is currently in circulation. That would give you your regular market cap. A fully diluted market cap would be the price of the coin we're speaking of times the 75,000, because that's the fully diluted amount of coins that could be in the market. So whenever you're looking at market cap or fully diluted market cap, that's the only difference. So be wary if you see a coin with a ridiculously large fully diluted market cap in comparison, because that oftentimes means that there are a lot of coins still left to be put into circulation. So as you guys can see, Aptos has been on an absolute tear as of recently. It's up 8.2% on the day. Bitcoin is up 3.19%. Really trying for that 24,000 mark. Ethereum holding the $1,600 mark strong, up 5.61% today. And BNB is up 5% as well at $327. The big three are really coming through. Cardano is up. Polygon is doing crazy numbers, guys. Polygon is wild. It is over a $10.8 billion market cap now. I believe if you go back and check my last video when I just brought up Polygon flipping Solana, it was still in the 9 billions along with Solana. So it's already had like around $1 billion put into it. And I'm going to show you guys that right now. Because as you can see here, in the last 24 hours, Polygon is up 11.87% at the time of this recording. Look right here, because the volume in the last 24 hours is up 102%. That means there is 102% more money buying or selling Polygon than there was 24 hours ago. That's insane. At $842 million being traded in the last 24 hours, we're talking about almost a tenth of the whole entire market cap of Polygon has been traded in the last 24 hours, which for like a top 10, top 12 cryptocurrency is wild. Just looking right here on the basic coin market cap little weekly graph, I mean, you can see at the start of the week we were at $1 even, we're already at $1.24. This could go insane. There's so much behind the scenes going on with Polygon at all times. Matic is the ticker symbol. If you guys aren't aware, if you can see right up in the top left corner, sometimes you'll hear people refer to it as Matic. It's still Polygon. It's a great cryptocurrency with a lot of utility, very cheap transaction fees, and it scales Ethereum very well. Now looking at Solana, which is up 6% in the last 24 hours at the time of this recording, up to $25.31. With the 24-hour volume, meaning the amount that's been traded, sold, or bought in the last 24 hours, is up 94% on Solana at $1.1 billion being traded in the last 24 hours. This is excellent. When you look at the weekly chart on Solana, and this is the great part about Solana, is it just got off of a crazy run up and it's already trying to approach back up into those territories. As you can see right here, it appears that we have a decent resistance or selling wall right up here at about $26.38. If we break through that, you never know. I mean, we could really be running up into, let's see, I would say the $31 mark right around here. That's $32 mark is our next stop if we're able to push through that $26 mark with Solana. But it's up 6%. I just shouted it out in my last video, and it's up 94% in the volume traded. Now let's look at Avalanche, because Avalanche has also been doing numbers since my shout out. 12.5%, 12.5% is up to $22 per AVAX token. The traded volume in the last 24 hours is up 98.16%, closing in on $750 million traded in the last 24 hours. When Avalanche is worth less than $7 billion, the fact that $750 million, over a tenth of that, has been traded in the last 24 hours is crazy. It's wild, guys. I mean, these are numbers that usually $100 million market cap micro caps, $50 million micro cap coins do. You know what I mean? With the volume. And I'll show you guys here in a second, because don't be fooled by these insane volume numbers. I have a couple that are even crazier here in a second that were affected by all of this, one of which I'm going to be loading up on very soon. I won't even keep you waiting. Here are the two that I saw that have done insane stuff in the last 24 hours. Right here, Mask Network. I'm going to leave this screen right here for just a moment, and you guys tell me what's insane. Looking at what we were just looking at with Solana, Polygon, and Avalanche, look right here at the screen that you can see and tell me what seems out of the ordinary to you. Do you see it? The market cap of Mask Network is $329 million. There has been $400 million traded in the last 24 hours for over 121% of the market cap. Everything that the company is even worth has been traded in the last 24 hours, either bought or sold. What does that mean? Who knows? All I know is it means there's a lot of money moving in and out of this cryptocurrency right now, which is a massive bullish or bearish sentiment depending on what that money is doing. If it's coming in, that's incredibly bullish. You might see a huge pop. If it's falling out, this could be a charge up for a big drop off. Who knows? I'm not sure. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys have any information on what's going on with Mask Network. I know it's a social media app, and this could be more of a sympathy play with Meta doing numbers. Meta's doing numbers. We have a lot of fintech and tech companies coming out with earning reports right now. Obviously, that's not necessarily correlated with cryptocurrency. However, people like to look, sometimes you'll see Dogecoin jump up 15%, and for absolutely no reason, SHIB will jump up 5%. It's because it's another meme coin. That's just kind of the thing that happens sometimes with these plays. If you see one, electric vehicle company run up, you might see another one run up not as much, but with it. You saw something similar with AMD and Nvidia a lot of the time. One chip company goes up, so the other goes up because people want to buy in on that wave and cash in on the fear of missing out. Mask Network, social media application that I've talked about before, decentralized social media, which is definitely where things are going, especially if these big social media companies don't get their heads out of their you-know-where and stop selling our information, because everyone is fleeing from them, except apparently Facebook is putting up like 2 billion active users right now, which is nuts. Who knows? I mean, that's almost as many bots as Twitter has. Allegedly. And the last one that I'm going to wait for a second on, I'm just going to let it cool off. You guys know me. Whenever I see something run up like crazy, it's always on my radar and piques my interest. I keep my eye on it, but I don't just jump right in, because that's how you lose money. Whenever you see something running up like that, do your own research, do your due diligence, assess your risk tolerance with that play, and then make a decision based on where the price is at, where you think it could go, either down or up. You don't have to just jump in and literally fear the opportunity of missing out on the play. It's okay, there will always be another play. However, if you dump everything you have into it, you might not be able to play another play if you lose and swing big on this one and get kicked out of the home run derby on your first throw. As I said with the last one, let me just leave this screen here for just a moment for you guys, and you guys can tell me what is going on with Status, ticker symbol SNT. Just take a look here. I'm not even going to let you guys look for much longer, because you already looked from the last one. Look at the market cap, look at the volume. If you want to talk about something insane, talk about the last one, Mask Network, we just looked at doing insane volume numbers, look at Status. Status is worth $140.8 million. $140 million, which is up 30% in 24 hours, just like the share price or the price of each coin. It's up 30% in the last 24 hours. The volume to market cap ratio is 276%. You can't make this up. Over 2.5 times the entire value of the cryptocurrency has been traded in the last 24 hours, which is up 1,300% compared to the previous 24 hours. This has to be some sort of buyout, some sort of big deal. There has to be some sort of catalyst that has caused this astronomical rise in price, and more importantly, in volume, because this is wild. It's also a media, content creation, social media-esque type platform. It's actually categorized as a mobile and desktop operating system and decentralized browser that incorporates a messaging system. As such, status allows you to interact with a network at any time from anywhere. It was originally released in June of 2017, so it's not old, and we've seen it run up to around the 8-cent mark as far back as March of last year, and it's currently sitting at a price of 3.5 cents. Its all-time high is over 50 cents at 52, maybe 53, upwards of there, if I can get it. There we go, about 54 cents, January 4th of 2018. It since fell, had a big cool-off winter period, ran up as we just talked about. Oh, actually, it ran up in 2021 to the 27 cent mark. So we have some massive levels that we can run up to if we start to see a big scream on this. Not saying I'm jumping into this, not saying you need to run out and buy this. This is a great time to say this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not an indication to buy, hold, or sell any cryptocurrency, stock, NFT, or investment opportunity discussed in this video or on this channel. This is for educational purposes only. I'm just trying to help you guys out so you can start to get that competence that will create the confidence in your own investment decisions and portfolio planning opportunities. Speaking of which, I just wanted to let you guys know about how to take profit. Proper profit taking. PPT right here. So, this is not financial advice, as I've said many times. You guys know, this is just simply what I do when I run into a play that runs up tremendously, and I know that I'm not going to sit here and try to call the top. I'm not going to try to hit a home run every single time I'm up to bat. I'm going to take my wins because 10% gains is 100% gain. So, say you have $100 invested. It goes up 50%. That's $50. So, you now have 100 plus 50, which is $150. Should you take that whole 150 out? Not financial advice. Do what you want to do. Am I going to take that whole 150 out? No. Am I going to take profits? Yes. What am I going to take out? Well, I already know I'm willing to lose my initial investment of $100 right here. However, I watered that garden and I got some pretty nice flowers. So I'm going to leave that there because I knew anyways that, I could never invest anything you're not willing to lose. So that way when you do, it's not a big problem. But if you win, whatever. So we're going to leave that 100 there and then take that 50 out. So we started off with an original investment of $100. We made 50, we took it out. So now we still have $100 in there, but we've already made 50 back. So if this goes up another 50%, which we already know by our quick maths that that's $50, we once again have 150 in the account, but we already made 50 bucks. So now we take out this 50 again, add it to this 50 up here, and now guess what, guys? We already have our full $100 that we invested back, and we still have $100 in the account waiting for us to play with. So now we've already made our money back. Now we're playing with $100, which was our original investment, in just house money. Whatever happens after that, who knows? But it's a win-win-win. You cannot lose doing that. That is, in my opinion, how you can take profit in huge periods of escalation when things are flying up. Say you make big on an options play or something like that, or as you guys can see with crypto, things can go crazy pretty quickly. So when things are going parabolic, keep things in like this in mind. Obviously, this is not financial advice. This is not perfect. I don't even have like a pen or anything. I'm literally using my mouse to write this stuff. So all you need to do is make sure to like, subscribe, comment, you guys know that stuff, and hopefully I can get a little stylus with a pad so I can, draw stuff for you guys. That is going to be the end of the video, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I wanted to bring you guys a pretty positive video today because both markets went crazy. Crypto and stocks went absolutely wild. Jay Powell gave his speech. It was a lot better than people thought it would be. It wasn't a huge rate increase, but it was enough to push us into territories we haven't been since 2007, which is good and bad. Such is life. You got to take the good with the bad, guys. Sometimes it may seem really awful like it has the past couple years, or the past, since November of 2021, but now, just in 2 days, everyone's like on a pink cloud in the skies, can't believe that the markets are doing so well. Take a step back, take a big deep breath, and then reassess your portfolio and look to make some plays. I showed you guys some today. It's not financial advice, but go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, hit that bell notification. All comments help the algorithm, guys. You can follow me on Instagram, on Twitter. We're doing some Twitter spaces again with Newman NFT, getting that going again. It's awesome, guys. A lot of cool stuff going on behind the scenes. I really hope you guys can be a part of it. So, like I said, if you guys enjoyed, like the video, it really means a lot, and it really shows the algorithm that I am doing a good job, and you guys like that I'm back, because guess what? It feels pretty good to be back. I mean, all jokes aside, I'm getting addicted to making videos again, guys. So put a flexing emoji in the comment section down below, as you guys know, and I'll see you soon.